EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Prescott looks to throw right away. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Now Prescott. It's Williams on the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's caught on the right side, Williams. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. Sanders is in. Touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Shot.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky Merritt. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Cowboy 80.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Bronco 80, 18, 18, reps, Warriors 70. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels going to throw for it. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Cup 19. Mustang 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, 45 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Down to the 42, second down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 23-yard attempt.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Big yardage that time for Washington. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now Daniels. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Go, get out there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught by Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's got it across the midfield, striking into Washington territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Final minute now of the third quarter. Prescott down. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw it. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To throw is Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gets past one man. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
18, pioneer. Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
19 tight. 9. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Let go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 22. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs are must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Prescott. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 48 yards. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? 19, Hawk, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Mustang 79 Bronco. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 3rd down, or drop to throw. He's got McLaurin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
19 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, give that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make